Hi everybody, it's Alan Shaffrin. Wanted to talk to you about a situation out there that I think is critical and changing in the world of real estate, selling and buying houses. Just had a client who decided to hire me after being on the market in a different situation for about 3 months. It was kind of a difficult scenario to discuss because their home was on the market. They actually got it sold at one point, and then about a week before close of escrow, it fell out, and this person was left with the home vacant. All of their things were moved out. They were ready to go. The buyer didn't proceed, and they didn't get to keep the deposit at the same time. So it's a very damaging situation. Hearing about that is difficult to hear in our business because we really want the whole industry to elevate. Well, so I just wanted to talk about some of the things that we do to eliminate that process happening for anyone involved. And I think the first part of that is handling the offers correctly. It's not just a simple process. Our process to represent you properly, and if you're doing yourself with whoever is representing you, it's the same thing that you should request that the digging is done before you sign any offers. The first thing that happens when we receive an offer is we have like this, I'll show you, and I know you can't see it from far away, but we have 3 columns of checklists. This is super tiny print. We do it on our computers. So obviously it's much bigger at that point. But the offer preparation due diligence process that we go through is extensive. People come to us with lots of data, and what we are hired to do is to make sure that that data is both valid and that the integrity of it is at the very highest level. And we discover all kinds of things. We saw anywhere from $300,000 condos to $10 million houses. And we see all kinds of different scenarios. I just had one that was 1.5 million. The buyer came from Orange County. Everything looked amazing. The lender full pre-approval. So on paper, if I hadn't made a phone call or done any digging, this looked incredible. 35% down, no problem, right? Guess what I discovered after 24 hours of doing due diligence? This particular buyer had a bankruptcy. That bankruptcy 2.5 years ago completely changed the loan structure of how we approached it. We had to ask for more money down in order to secure the transaction. We were able to change the contingency removal periods, which is another way of saying due diligence. They didn't have a home to sell, but it's the rights that they have versus the rights that the seller has. Very, very important that all of this is pre-qualified on a very, very high level before anybody signs a contract moving forward. This is a home. We're dealing with multi-million dollars of transactions. Take it seriously. It's not simple. Think about what you're signing before you get into it. You don't want to figure that out after the fact. So the purpose is not to scare you. The purpose is to try and educate the whole industry to continue to do a better job. As we all do better together, the consumers have a better experience, and that's ultimately when everybody wins. If anyone has any questions, I'm always here, Alan Shaffrin. Thanks again for taking the time to listen, and have a great week.